Alright, 1 second.
I won't forget. You fucker. Yadier Molina. Bro, I don't like throwing sinkers against the AI because they always make contact.
Actually, no, I have to stream. It's fine. It's fine.
It doesn't matter, Jordan. It just says
Wait.
away team if you don't organize it, Jordan.
I'm already streaming. I don't want to stream. Fine.
Stop being an asshat, Jordan.
Mike Variable.
Fuck you, Mike Vrabel.
I have John.
I have Mike McCarthy. What a downgrade from Sean Payton. Why? Why are the Cardinals making contact with every pitch?
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Mexico City Diablos and the Houston Oilers. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I don't know Kamara or Eric McCoy.
Now the first carry for
Oh, Jordan.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Jordan. You can buy dev games on quarterbacks and linemen. That's actually lit, the lineman thing. Because you can get a lineman from star to superstar if you get one fat man TD. O or D lineman. No, you can put a defensive tackle in at fullback on the goal line. Also, you can put an O lineman at tight end. I could just imagine having Jordan. Oh, you guys have Wally in your division too, Noah. Jordan, I can't imagine I throw a touchdown to Ryan Ramczyk on someone.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and it can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
I don't like pitching moments. Oh, I need to do my daily moment. Shit.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
Do my daily moment after this.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance.
You're such a bitch about the way you fade, Jordan.
It puts them in that position.
Let's go back. Daily moments. Strike out one batter with Bob Feller against Jose Ramirez. Okay.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! Kiki QT, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh my God.
So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Wait, you guys are playing Oilers v Diablos? What a game.
Ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the
under pressure, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit.
You can't use your blitz with a DB.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean that's really difficult.
You also can't use your guy in coverage if he was on a blitz.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
It's a pickup of 12 and now set up a third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
No, I just realized now the easiest way to time up pitches on pinpoint. I noticed how easy it is to time pitches on pinpoint when the circle around the thing closes is when you're supposed to release it.
So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
That's a strike. What are you talking about, huh? That's a strike! Oh my God.
There he goes right side. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score.
I joined on a 1-8 team, so I'm now 1-11. Yeah, well, I'm tanking intentionally. I'm tanking. I'm 1-10. I'm gonna be 1-11 after this week. Because I told the dude, he said he's not gonna be home until Monday. I was like, oh, if you can't play, I'll just give you the force.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Cause when shopping, have a dog, don't speed dog, yes, Med City.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation,
I will have a good run game when I stop using Darius Dice.
what do we need to do?
Oh, Jordan, you can buy a breakout game on a kicker too.
I can't buy a
No, only quarterbacks, fullbacks, O-line, and kicker. And the quarterback one can be done in 3 games. Yeah, it's interesting.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This one caught by Davis. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards to pick up there.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebacker and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there.
Bro, I'm stuck with Darius Geis right now. My team sucks. I can't run at all. They're missing Kamara so badly.
He'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
What a pitch.
Corner, Bradley Roby. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Same
so
thing.
he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the defense. There he goes left side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it.
No, it was an X-Factor kicker.
And finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Oh.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14.
Oh, yeah.
And that one will bounce out of the
He had 93 speed, too.
here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6
Mark
points.
Pryor, can you just ban a strike that?
Be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets this one just
Holy shit, Mark Pryor, get 1 strikeout, please.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
Thank you, Mark Pryor.
At the 45-yard line. To the air yet again. Watson. Buying time to his left. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense,
No, there's a new cards user.
It's going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it down.
It's the Jake from State Farm guy.
We saw there, but how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play? From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback, receivers and force the incompletion.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I'll take Romo. That card might be okay. We're definitely not taking Luke Roy. Take Tyler O'Neill. Kimbrel. Kimbrel's a solid card. Kiermaier can shield his life off.
Hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now a play fake and it's Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, Parker.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
This is Gosman's selling for. Gosman's only 1,200 right now, no? He pitches tomorrow too.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yeah. Against a stacked lineup. I have Waddle as my kick and punt returner. Or I'm starting to buy Jacob Stallings, Noah.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. He was able to get away initially on that play, but ultimately not much space to roam.
Great job there by them containing him because you mentioned he got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
Oh, my God. Incomplete.
When is Musgrove's next start? That's important to know.
And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And past the 40.
This asshole better not start anything in orders 1 point above mine. Okay, he's not.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Coming up now on a
Is this dude really gonna put in a bunch of
sack.
orders 1 stub above mine?
And this one incomplete.
Let me get to 44.
3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a first down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so.
And Musgrove next
they're
start.
so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the line.
Tyler Rogers. No, Tyler Rogers gave up 2 runs today. 9 hits.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
There's a Padres. Padres. When's Musgrove's next start? Snell tomorrow. The day after it's must drove. Let's put notifications on for this stream.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports?
Yeah, Trevor Rogers gave up 9 hits today, but he only gave up 2 runs, so he's still at 1.87 ERA. Yeah, I'm investing in Jacob Stallings now. I'm about to have 50 of them. I think he's going gold. I have 100 Carson Kellys. Oh my god. Diamondbacks are playing right now. Carson Kelly is not playing. Lit. Did he play yesterday? Yeah, he went 0 for 4. What a bum. Carson Kelly hasn't gotten a hit in 3 straight games. Oh no. Castaways. Ahoy there. Ahoy. We're stuck where we are. Cars for kids. I'll be back.
Where? Showtime. Put it on. I haven't heard about dude in hell long. There was a fight. Is it on right now? Who won? Nonito. Nonito Doñez.
Yo. I think I'm gonna get off. Honorable mention to JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I'm buying hella Jacob Stallings right now, Noah. He's the catcher for the Pirates. He's hitting really well this year, and he has really terrible hitting stats, so... I'm gonna put some more buy orders in on Gosman's. Oh my god, his buy now is so cheap. Hold up. Gosman, he had like 5 buy nows that were really cheap, so I just bought them all. I think after Gosman's start tomorrow, Noah. I think after Gosman has another good outing, I think if Gosman has another good outing tomorrow, his price is gonna spike hella.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
Alright, I'm gonna get off.
spent the entire halftime just working with them on
Ton of shit to do.
to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
Alright, bye.
For some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
Bye.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Here's Watson. Steps away. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Off the option, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
It's the score, Diablos 21, Oilers 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Faking the give. Now Watson. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Evans. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The offense on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. The pickup there, 5 yards. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Now a dump off here complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Watson, off play action. That's going to be caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. The 30, past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
His kick is
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
The handoff to
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Watson going to try and run it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run.
And now look at him go. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this underneath for Evans. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
this is intercepted, and that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin, alongside